Hello my friends, long time no see. I won't bore you with the details of where I've been, but hey ho, I'm back. Right, I'm going to teach you how to play a grade, or the intro to a grade 7 piece of music. And before you all turn off and run away, don't, because instead of having to go through all this sort of fly shit, as we call it, you know, these little tiny dots and stuff, I've developed a way of simplifying things to make it easy. Now, this is just the intro to a very famous piece called Asturias by Isaac Albeniz. Okay, now this is John Williams playing it. Again, just bear with me, don't panic. Listen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to play the intro. Great showy off bit, just to get back into the swing of things, and then we're going to do something much more complicated maybe in the next lesson, and then we'll go back to doing some basic stuff, blah blah blah. This is just to get us back into it. Now, instead of doing all this stuff and trying to wade your way through all that type of thing, I reckon you could do that. Okay, this is my way of writing it. If you look at the link below, you'll see this. Now I'm going to play for you what this is, okay? So you have a good look at that. Look how much there is. Nothing down there. Got these two bits here. I'm going to do that one line 3 times, repeat it 3 times, so 4 times all together, followed by that, and we'll just go round and round. And if you do it, you're going to get this. And that alone is great. That alone is enough to show off with. Okay, when it's time for the next bit and people, you know, and you realise you've run out of stuff, you can say, oh, is that the time? I really must be off. Okay, but it's just a great thing to get going and to get you into picking. And as I say, it's a grade 7 piece. From that, we could actually do the rest of it if you wanted to. So let's have a look at how I've done this. This is your basic standard tab. Okay, now in order to simplify it, to get rid of all the nonsense, what I want you to do, your thumb plays the melody. Okay, so if you look on here, you'll see, what does it say? 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. See that there? 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. Okay, and we're going to repeat it 3 times, which means 4 times altogether. Don't worry about this for a minute, I'll explain that in a sec. So, you look at your tab as I'm doing this. 7th fret, 9th fret on the 4th string, you can see that from your tab. 10th fret on the 4th string, 7th fret on the 4th string, 9th fret on the 4th string, and then 10th fret on the 5th string. Okay, I'll do that again. Now use these correct fingers. Okay, when you play the first note, use your first finger of the left hand. Again, the thumb's just playing all the notes here. 3rd finger for the next note, little finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger. You can tell what finger to use if your fingers were sort of orientated like this. You can see which finger should be playing which particular fret. You'll see it by watching this video over and over again, but you know, you'll have it in no time, I promise you. Watch this. Do it 3 more times. So you do it 3 times altogether. Okay, I think I said you repeat it 3 times. You don't, you do it 3 times altogether. The 4th time, which is the one below it here, okay, to give us our 4 bars, slightly different, exactly the same sort of thing. We're going to play 4th string at the 7th fret, 5th string at the 9th, 5th string at the 10th, 4th string at the 7th again, 5th string at the 9th, 5th string at the 10th. I'll play that bar again. And the count of this, if you're interested, is 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, etc. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and, okay? And that's all the thumb does, Okay, so that's the first thing you do. Now then, looking at your tab again, what does this mean? It's a second string played open. And you can see it says there, you're going to use your first finger. You're only going to use one finger. Use the first finger to play this string. And everything I'm telling you, by the way, is the way John Williams does it. It's not some, you know, idiot version. This is how you do it. This is how they do it. All I've done is I've put it on paper in a simpler way so you can understand it. All right. So your first finger's going to play this string. When does it play it? Every time you play a bass note, it will be followed by this. So if I play the bass string, the fifth string at the seventh to start, I'll follow it with the second string open. Similarly with the next note. Okay, put a bit of speed to it. Just great thing to get you going and get your fingers moving. Great exercise, but rather than just a boring scale to warm up, play something that's cool, play something that will impress people, you know, rather than just boring pentatonic scales, okay? So, download this, check it out, have a listen to John Williams doing it, you know, and you'll realise it's exactly the same. I'm going to put up the whole track, the whole of the piece, and I've written it all out like this. If people enjoy this and I get enough people interested, I will do the whole tutorial for the whole track. As I say, it's a grade 7 piece and it does get more difficult. It does get a lot more difficult, but nothing that we can't do. Now, similarly, I've done, where have I put it? Stay with me, oh, I can't find it. But I put the left hand and stuff for cavatina. Oh, I've got it, hang on. People were asking me about cavatina. Now, cavatina is a real bugger to play. It's a really difficult left hand thing. Picking on the right hand's not bad. And I did a tutorial for it, and I put some tab up, my tab, and I also put some indications of where the finger positions go. And I did that before I'd really developed my idiot-proof way of doing things. So if you look at this now, I've put the whole of part 1 of cavatina down, but I've done it in this sort of idiot-proof way, where people can see the actual strings that you play. So you don't need to use tablature. You put your fingers here, where it tells you. It's not easy, but you know, it's very easy to understand this way. And then this will tell you what to do. All right. So if you want to have a bash at that, we'll have a look at that next, and then we'll get to do some easier stuff for those people who are beginning. But listen, it's good to be back. I had to cancel the tour. I had a 19 theatre tour booked in, but with all this COVID shit that's going on, we had to knock that one on the head. But I've enjoyed making my new album. That will be finished in about a month. So, and it's good to be back with you lot. So, enjoy this tutorial. Let me know how you get on. Any problems, you're welcome to message me and I'll try and sort them out for you. Until then, take care. Good to see you again. Bye bye.